Hello, Huntington Beach. This is Sheikh Sitar from the Huntington Beach Chamber of Commerce, and we're here today for a ribbon cutting at Firehouse Subs in Huntington Beach. And I have the owners here with me. I have Natalie and Troy. How are you guys doing today?
Doing great.
Doing well, thank you.
Glad to be here still.
Awesome. Yeah, we saw your dedication a little bit earlier today. That was really wonderful. Now, we want to get to know the nuts and bolts of how you guys chose Firehouse Subs and why this location. You mind explaining to us how this all unfolded?
Well, it started with the simple notion of, you got to do what you love. But most importantly, if you're going to own a restaurant, you better enjoy the food. So that's why I made the obvious choice of Firehouse Subs. And coupled with my inherent belief that businesses should inherently be a pillar of the community is why I made the choice. It is through the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation that something as simple as buying a sub, rounding up your change, or purchasing one of our empty 5-gallon pickle buckets can have a tangible impact on the community as we proved today.
And since moving here, I'm originally from Indiana, but Troy and I have been involved in the community in various ways through nonprofit organizations, so we found that that's one of our focus areas and something that we're passionate about. So choosing a restaurant also has that mission of giving back to the community is very important to us.
Fantastic. And we love community members. Obviously, you guys are here today. I know you guys opened up last year, right, in February, and you weren't allowed to do the ribbon cutting, but now we're here and we're celebrating it, and we have so much support. I don't know if you guys saw early on the dedication, even the firefighters are all gung-ho for the Firehouse Subs, right, guys? Yeah. All right. So such a wonderful turnout. We obviously thank you guys for your community leadership and also bringing amazing subs. We went inside, as you can probably hear in the dedication, there's a mural in there that's pretty fantastic that shows all the history of Huntington Beach and also shows your dedication as well as the firefighters that are here today. So thank you guys so much for everything you do. So make sure you guys come out and support, but we also wanted to show our support as the chamber and as well as the community. So we have some pretty amazing people here today. So I want to let you know that came out. We have our Congresswoman Michelle Steele who's here with us, and she wants to say a few words to welcome you into the community as well as thank you for everything you guys are doing.
I just want to say thank you because last year I was board chair for Orange County Board of Supervisors, and we were really fighting for pandemic, and we tried to open all small businesses. We actually did with safety guidelines, but governor shut down again, so it was very, very tough year, and you survived. I had to come here congratulate you that survived, not just surviving, but you know what, you are just donating that for Firehouse Sub, that from now on I'm gonna eat only your sandwiches out here. So this is just wonderful, and not only that, this is my district. Congratulations to you surviving, and congratulations to donating. I am just so grateful. I had to be here, and I'm very grateful. I brought the congressional recognition here, and congratulations, and thank you for all your work here.
Then we also have some other people. They have Dan Kalmick, who's from City Council, and he just wants to give his congratulations to you guys. Another amazing person here. Dan?
Thank you, Sheikh. Well, my name's Dan Kalmick. I'm a newly elected City Council member here in Huntington Beach, and wanted to come down and say thank you so much for bringing your business to Huntington Beach. And I was able to have your sandwiches at one of our golf tournaments that we had, and they were fantastic. Kept us going the whole day. And as a former volunteer firefighter with Orange County, really appreciate the foundation that know that more than 80% of fire departments across this country are volunteer. Luckily, we are here with a full professional group of guys, folks that really keep us safe, and the donations that your organization makes just really helps put that cherry on top to make sure that we have fantastic fire service here in the city. So thank you again for bringing your business here. And we have a citation for you. It didn't quite make it from City Hall all the way here, but we'll make sure that it gets to you. So thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Avery Counts, and I am here on behalf of the Office of Orange County Supervisor for District 2, Katrina Foley. I brought a certificate of recognition here from the County of Orange. We just want to say from the bottom of our hearts, we are so grateful to have you in this community. The work you do is truly astounding and necessary, supporting our first responders. Welcome. We're so glad you made it through the pandemic, and we love having you here. Thank you.
Thank you. My name is Robbie LaBounty. I'm a field representative for the Office of the Assemblywoman, Cotty Petrie Norris.
We'd just like to welcome you guys to the Huntington Beach community. You guys are, it's a great business with great food and a great mission. So you're going to fit in perfectly here, and we're happy to welcome you here. So on behalf of our office, I'd like to give you this certificate of recognition. Thank you very much for joining, and I look forward to eating here.
Oh, thank you, Rami. Appreciate that. And last but certainly not least, representation from the Huntington Beach Chamber of Commerce. I have Beth here, who's also a board member with the Chamber.
Hi, once again, Beth Hambleton with the Chamber Board, and thank you so much. Everyone has been saying it, but obviously your giving back to the community is huge. But you chose Huntington Beach, and we are so thankful that you've chosen to make your life and your business and your work family planted right here on Warner Avenue in Huntington Beach, right across from Ocean View High School. So you have a steady stream once everyone comes back. But also, I just want you to know on behalf of Memorial Care, you have been very supportive of us, as we talked about earlier. So we thank you for not just contributing locally to the community and nationally to the Firefighters Fund, but also helping the other first responders that are called to action when our community needs us most. So on behalf of the Huntington Beach Chamber of Commerce, welcome and congratulations.
So, wow, everybody okay over there with all those awards and plaques? Okay, great. Well, I know that we also have your staff is the most valuable asset you guys mentioned to me, and what makes this dream work. So, want to introduce us to some of the staff so you guys come down and see?
Yeah, definitely. So we have Ben here, who's our shift leader. He's been great. He is able to do all different types of tasks and duties, very supportive. We have Sam, who everybody here is also related or, has some kind of connection. We're, as you mentioned, just a big family, and that's what we really focus on, doing our work activities and so forth. We have our new addition, Kiana, as well. And she's learned all the tasks too very quick. Again, just focusing on the mission, delivering high quality subs and great customer satisfaction. Then we also have Dan, who is Ben's friend. So again, we're all related. We all know each other somehow, and we can't thank you enough for all your hard work and dedication to our store and to the Public Safety Foundation. And most importantly, we cannot forget Cynthia, who is literally the lifeline, the blood to our store. She's basically what we call the owner who doesn't have the checkbook. But yeah, she runs everything, and she's been great. We are just a trio, and we can't thank her enough for all her support. She's here on her days off even just to talk with us and help run the restaurant, and we would not be here today without her, most definitely.
I can feel the love, can't you? And the weather is perfect today. Definitely check out Firehouse Subs here in Huntington Beach, right near Ocean View High School. Come check us out and taste our amazing subs. I think everything's amazing here, right? Come check us out. But we have to do our ribbon cutting. So you ready? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Folks, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming out today. My name is Jeff Preston from Firehouse Subs, and I have the privilege of being part of this dedication and ribbon cutting today. So a little bit about Firehouse Subs and our Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation and what we do in the community to help out. In 2005, with Hurricane Katrina, the foundation for our Public Safety Foundation was born. We had the opportunity for our founders to get involved in helping first responders all over the United States. And because of that disaster, they decided and said, hey, we need to help out the communities all over the United States, wherever there are Firehouse Subs, whatever we can do. So because of Hurricane Katrina, they realized that the first responders needed help with a lot of equipment for life-saving purposes. So they developed the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation to assist first responders with equipment that they need in the field. We've had the privilege of donating over $60 million worth of life-saving equipment across the United States. The money that's raised inside of our stores here from each individual franchisee and restaurant is what funds this and helps the community get the opportunity to help their first responders. And over 49 states have achieved the ability to get grants from the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation. And so it's a privilege to be able to be part of this organization that gives back and helps out our first responders with life-saving equipment. There are agencies out there in many communities that don't have money to buy new equipment. It surprises me every single time we do these dedications at how expensive the equipment is and how needed it is in the field to help out when you're in need, when you need help in a first responding situation where there's lives that are on the line. So I do want to take a moment and thank all of our first responders that are here today and all over the United States for what they do for us and our communities. So thank you very much. So today we have the Huntington Beach Fire Department that's the recipient of our Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation. But I do want to introduce two very, very important people. Those are our franchisees. So we have Troy Ruoff and Natalie Fritz, who are franchisees that opened up this location here in Huntington Beach. And I want to introduce them so they can talk about their journey about becoming Firehouse Subs franchisees and what the Public Safety Foundation means to them. So Natalie and Troy.
Well, I'll start with a simple notion. You gotta do what you love, and most importantly, if you're gonna own a restaurant, you better love the food. So, that, with my personal belief that businesses should inherently be a pillar of the community, is why I made the obvious choice of Firehouse Subs. Now, through the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation, something as simple as buying a sub, rounding up your change, or purchasing one of our empty 5-gallon pickle buckets can have a tangible impact on the community, as we proved today. And none of this would be possible if not for the continued support and generosity of the Huntington Beach community and communities throughout the entire nation. So thank you.
Yes, I just want to thank you all for being here today. It's overwhelming support throughout the years that we've been open. So we opened pre-COVID last year in February, and you know, our customers can tell. They come in and they most of the time donate. They actually round up, and it's been overwhelming support, and we cannot be more thankful for everybody's community support, and you know, actually coming here to buy subs and donating towards the Public Safety Foundation. So thank you all.
Thank you, guys. So the amazing part about this journey for Troy and Natalie was when their restaurant was being looked at as far as in the area, they were excited about not only being in Orange County and close to home, but about the location that they were able to get here in Huntington Beach. And it took a while to go through and getting all their permits and construction. But the most amazing part of what they went through, and they didn't know, is when they opened up in the middle of February. And what was coming around the corner in March completely changed their whole business operations, everything about what they were looking at financially, and everything that they had planned moving forward. And what they were able to go through as far as opening a restaurant up in mid-February, and then what they had to change to in the end of March was just truly amazing to see what they were able to do with their staff and their business model and everything that they were able to do. Their staff members behind here, what make it possible for the Public Safety Foundation to gain the respect that it has in the community and to raise the money so that we can give back to the community. And it is just truly, truly amazing. What I want to do right now is turn it over to Fire Chief Scott Haberlay. Did I say that right?
Perfect.
And he's going to kind of talk a little bit about the foundation dedication that they received and the equipment. So Scott.
Thank you. So thank you very much. So very excited to be here today. This is such a great event, and it's such a nice positive vibe in Huntington. And so one of the things that I'm going to introduce Battalion Chief Justin Fleming in a moment to talk about the grant and the equipment we purchased. But I just want to take a second to thank everyone, thank Firehouse Subs and the foundation for their generosity and donation. I think it's so important when you talk about the link to the community and working with the community together, and I couldn't think of a better example to do that. If you haven't been in their shop, they have this incredible mural on the wall that really explains the whole vibe of HB, who we are as a city, as a fire department, and how we ingrain and work together in the community. Couldn't be a better representation. You got to come here and check that out. On top of the fact they have great food, and fire service, we know food. Like, we're good. We like to eat. So That's the thing that we have to do there. So I want to throw that in because it's such a great group of people. It's such a great franchise, and the collaboration is just amazing. But with that, I think we want to get through this so we can eat too, is important. But I want to introduce Battalion Chief Justin Fleming. He's going to talk about the grant. He wrote the grant. He coordinated and worked with Troy in the process. He has kind of an interesting story. Come on up, Justin, and he'll talk a little about the equipment we bought, which is really instrumental to firefighter safety today. So, there you go.
Thanks, Chief. No, first off, I want to say thank you very much to Firehouse Subs and the Firehouse Sub Public Safety Foundation for making all this happen. Funny story, I was working at Station 1 a couple years ago. I get a knock on the door. There's this guy, Troy, standing here. He goes, hey, I'm going to open up a Firehouse Subs here in town. First, I got excited because I do like the sandwiches. And then and he says, hey, I wanted to see about maybe if we can get some turnouts and how we can coordinate with the fire department. And literally from that chance meeting of me working at Station 1 and him knocking on the door kind of blossomed into where we are right now, which, turned into us having a great partnership with them during the COVID times of when we were running our vaccine clinic out of our Central Net Training Center. The first phone call when we said, hey, we got to feed 50, 60 staff workers a day. How do we do that COVID friendly? Called up Troy. Next thing you know, for weeks, they are helping us out, feeding all of our staff in there while we're vaccinating the public. So huge thanks to them for that. Along the same lines, he kind of tells us, he goes, hey, we have this public safety foundation. We can get equipment for you guys if you have any needs. And me, being in charge of training, I always have needs. There's always things that we need. And so fortunately, we were able to coordinate with them, and we were able to write a grant, which was funded by Firehouse Subs. And so what we were able to buy today, I'll quickly describe, is we were able to purchase, they're called Rapid Intervention Crew bags. So on every structure fire that we go to, we designate a unit as what we call the RIC team, or the Rapid Intervention Crew. Their sole job on that fire is the safety of the firefighters that are working inside. And occasionally, hopefully not very often, but literally every day in the United States during these structure fires, firefighters become lost, they become entangled, they become separated from their hose lines, they start to run low on air. And so this RIC team that is set up on every structure fire is deployed to go in and rescue that downed firefighter. One of the critical elements that they need in order to be successful with that is a RIC bag. And inside this bag we'll have various tools. They'll carry ropes, they carry an oxygen cylinder, extra air masks. And what they do, if they're able to find that down, when they find the downed firefighter, they're able to utilize this bag, connect the oxygen tank to that firefighter, supply them with air, and then utilizing the other tools and stuff that are contained within the bag, able to get that firefighter out of the structure and to safety and get them back to their family. So if there is anything that is one of the most important tools on the fire ground, besides a nozzle to put out the fire, it's the bags that we have that we use to rescue our own. So I wanted to say thank you very much to Firehouse Subs and the Firehouse Sub Public Safety Foundation for the grant that we were able to get this critically needed life-saving equipment.